Qualifications of a judge. High Court judge must be having the following qualifications. He must be a citizen of India. He must be a judicial officer at least for 10 years in India, or he should have served for 10 years as an advocate. He also should have been a distinguished judge and also should not be above the age of 62 years. Next, we are going to see the functions of the High Court. Original jurisdiction. Original jurisdiction means hearing the cases at the first instant. For example, cases should straight go to the High Court without being heard in any subordinate courts. For example, will, divorce, marriage, such type of cases, as well as issue of writs for protecting the fundamental rights. All these cases, if it is directly heard in the High Court without going to any subordinate courts, it is called as the original jurisdiction. Appellate jurisdiction. A High Court hears appeal in the following cases: against the judgment of a sessions judge or additional sessions judge, where the sentence of life imprisonment to a convict exceeds more than 7 years, or a sentence of death must be confirmed by the High Court. So an accused person who is convicted to death has a right to appeal in the High Court. So this power has been given to the High Court. Next is the power to issue the writs. So the power to issue the writs, the writs are issued by the High Courts in order to protect the fundamental rights of the people. So there are various types of writs, that is the writs of habeas corpus, the writs of mandamus, the writs of quo warranto, certiorari. All these writs are mainly to protect the fundamental rights. Power to interpret the Constitution. So High Court has all the power to interpret the Constitution. That means it has all the powers to make modifications in the Constitution. The Constitution has been made during the time of independence. So according to the day by day changes, certain laws has to be changed. It has to be modified. So that power is been given to the High Court. The High Court has all the power to interpret the Constitution. Next, power to transfer the cases. The High Court has all the power to transfer the cases from a sessions court for consideration before itself, if it involves the interpretation of the Constitution. Next is the revisional jurisdiction. The High Court can ask. Instead of saying send, we can say that the High Court has all the rights to ask the record in certain cases from the subordinate courts. If the High Court comes to know that the case has to be revised, that is, it should be checked again, the judgment of the case should be checked again, then it has all the rights to ask the subordinate courts to produce the record of that particular cases. Next, coming to the administration powers. An High Court has all the powers to ask the subordinate courts to follow certain rules. For example, it has all the rights to ask the subordinate courts to give a detailed report of its working. In the same way, the High Court has all the rights to frame rules and regulations for the proceedings of the subordinate courts. It has all the rights to transfer the district judges and promote and confirm the persons according to the rank as district judge. And also it will ask the subordinate courts to maintain records, then settle fees to be allowed officers to the officers. How much amount should be given for the officers, clerks and advocates of the subordinate courts. All the appointments of the officers as well as the servants of the subordinate courts are also made with the consultation of the High Court. Appointment of officers and servants of the High Court. If you see, all the officers and the servants of the High Court are being appointed by the Chief Justice. He settles conditions of their service, including the leave, everything, whatever is needed, with the approval of the governor. Next comes the Court of Record. So, the High Court is a court of record. The High Court is often called as a court of record. Why it is called a court of record? Because it maintains a record of all the court proceedings. That is, all the cases that takes place in the High Court are being recorded. Why it is being recorded means, in case the subordinate courts needs any guidance or help from the High Court, in that case the High Court will send these records to them for reference. So, the subordinate courts can take reference from the High Court records, but it cannot follow the same judgment which has been given by the High Court. It can take this court of record as an example, as a guidance, and the subordinate courts has to make its own judgment.